Hello, people. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends. That is tomorrow, because this is going up on Wednesday night. But, yeah, probably just do a quick little video on these two guys today. I feel like we've been doing a crap ton of Lamborghini lately. It's like Lamborghini and Lamborghini chases galore, but Mini GT's been releasing a lot of them, and I guess that's what you get when Lamborghini is one of your favorite manufacturers. You collect a lot of Lamborghini. So, yeah, with that being said, this is a brand new casting from Mini GT. People have been waiting for this one to come out for quite a long time now. I know some people were getting kind of impatient about it, but we do have the regular one. We do have the Chase, so we'll take a look at both of them. I personally do actually really like the Revuelto. Lamborghini was smart and they stuck it out with the V12 powertrain in this one. I know a lot of people were scared that it was going to get cut from, because this is like the flagship car for Lamborghini. A lot of people thought that it was going to get, the cold shoulder, kind of like the Huracan successor did, but they actually did not downsize the engine in this thing. So it has a hybrid V12, which is pretty crazy. I think it makes like a little over 800 horsepower, something insane like that. So, yeah, pretty dope car. So, this is Mini GT number 748. Got the Lamborghini Revuelto in Blu Eleos. We have seen one other Mini GT in this color. It was the Lamborghini Huracan Evo. So, kind of cool to get a revisit of this specific color. You got your Lamborghini licensing on the back right there. TSM sticker. And there's your information right there. This is a left-hand drive version. So yeah, and Mini GT is probably going to do like 8 different colors of this, I'm sure. Hopefully they do the Temerario at some point too, but they've got so many Lamborghini castings going right now. I don't know what their plan is right now. I don't know how long it'll be before we see the Temerario, because we got this, the Revuelto, so we got a bunch of colors for that coming out, a bunch of colors for the Huracan Starato coming out. They're doing the new Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo 2. So there's going to be a bunch of liveries for that, I'm sure. They've already done the presentation version. Oh my gosh, this wheel is ridiculous. I cannot get it to go back on. Oh, I'm going to bend the actual axle. That is horrible. Come on. Oh, I'm going to bend it. In fact, I think I did bend it a little bit. Oh my goodness. Well, that's good enough for now. Yeah, tire's really wonky on that specific wheel. But yeah, a lot of Lamborghini castings, so it might be a while before we see the Temerario. And they're still doing, they just announced another Lamborghini Huracan STO in white. I thought they were done with that casting. I was wrong. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff, so who knows if we'll see that or when. But here is the car. Silhouette looks pretty good. Overall casting and whatnot looks pretty detailed. Got lots of carbon fiber going on. So this is the Blu Eleos. So you're going to have a really nice amount of like metal flake blue in there. So we always like to see that. Blu Eleos is kind of a classic color for Lamborghini. That's kind of one of their like standard factory spec options. It's not like a custom color or anything. So pretty cool. The wheels on this one are going to be glossy black with the Lamborghini logo right in the center of the wheels, which looks pretty good actually. Nice and legible. Doesn't have like actual letters and stuff, but it does look pretty good for being so small. But the wheels are glossy black, like I said. It's kind of like a, I don't know, that crazy angular 5-spoke design. Looks pretty cool though. I like it. Tires, pretty standard. The back wheels are going to be thicker than the front wheels. They look to be the same diameter though. So there's that. On the side right here, down on this running board, you do have a nice, real tight-knit carbon fiber print, which is pretty good. And then you also have some Revuelto text right there at the back of that in silver. So that is pretty nice. It's actually pretty legible for how small it is. When you zoom that away, that's actually pretty small. Got a big air vent right here, pretty classic with Lamborghini. And that is also done in carbon fiber in there, and also on this little top part too. So that's carbon. Very nice. You got your little fuel filler right there, kind of angular shape. Mirrors are going to be rubber as standard with Mini GT, and they are just done in, I think they're just done in the, actually no, I think they are painted like a glossy black, so that is good. Going around to the front, Really nice aggressive front end right here. I do like this one. Those little headlight pieces, these little triangle headlight pieces, are actually acrylic plastic inserts, so that is nice. And then you have your big like Y-shaped daytime running lights right here. That's just painted in silver, which I actually think looks pretty good. And then you've just got a bunch of like black plastic throughout the headlights and down here in the grille. I think that's how it is on the real car. I don't think that's exposed carbon. It might be. I'm not exactly sure. It could also just be black plastic. It's hard to tell on photos of the real car because like carbon fiber print is so small in real life that it's kind of hard to see from far away in a photo, but I would say that's probably pretty accurate. And then you do have a little bit of carbon fiber down at this front splitter right in the middle part. And then you got a little bit of that blue color coming through the rest of it as well. Lamborghini badge looks pretty good at the front right there. Nice and legible. You have more carbon fiber on the front of the bonnet right there. So that is pretty good. Interior detail looks to be just black, which is pretty standard with closed top Mini GT models. But as far as like the features of the interior, it's probably decently accurate. Got all the stuff on the dashboard and the steering column and whatnot, so that looks good. Going back to the engine bay, which is a kind of an interesting part. There's lots of carbon fiber in here, which I love to see. At first, when I was looking at pictures of the model like in the clamshell online, I thought this was just going to be black, but it actually is a really nice like tightly knit carbon fiber print, which looks really nice on this. And I also noticed that it has like an open back to it as well. I kind of thought it was an error at first, but no, it does not have a window piece going over the engine bay right there. And the engine bay is pretty cool too. You can actually see the silver Lamborghini prints on top of that engine cover. So that is pretty cool. You got the little V12 letters right there. So actually a really nice engine bay. I like that a lot. Not super detailed, but it's got just the right amount of detail for what it is, I think. Along with all the carbon fiber, I think they did a good job on that. But you got a couple smaller vents down here. I believe this car has an active aero wing, so that's where this whole back plate is. That's going to obviously like raise up and go back down, depending on what speed the car is going at. I believe. I could be wrong on that. But the back end right here, again, lots of carbon fiber, so that really tight-knit pattern all on the bottom of the rear diffuser, and it kind of comes up into all this trim up here as well. Even where the Lamborghini lettering is backgrounded in carbon fiber, so that is nice. Two big like hexagonal angular exhaust tips outlined in silver, which look pretty decent. And then you have the taillights, which are not going to be acrylic. That is just done with a like metallic red paint, but I think it looks good enough. It'd be kind of difficult to do that in acrylic plastic anyways. It probably looks better like this. So that's pretty good. A little bit of mesh detail down here as well in that rear diffuser. And then you've got a couple auxiliary brake lights down there. And then probably like some venting on the top of this as well. So that's pretty much it. It's a really nice looking model. I think Mini GT did a fine job with it. So on the bottom, it does say 2024 Lamborghini Revuelto used under license. And then you can also see on these little side skirt running boards down here that you do have carbon fiber print kind of wrapping underneath the car as well. And I think they do that to make the carbon fiber more clean and not make it look jagged on the edge. So that is like a nice attention to detail and a little bit, honestly, for once, it's something they kind of do to make the quality of the print a little bit better. So good to see them doing stuff like that where it overall really will improve quality. So, and as you guys know, these Mini GTs do roll quite well. So, I mean, my particular one doesn't roll amazing. Actually, no, it rolls pretty good. But even with that wonky tire at the beginning and the wheel being a little bit bent, it rolls phenomenally. So you guys don't have to worry about a thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the chase now, because why not? Plastic removed. There's the box. Going to be pretty much exactly the same as the standard box, except there will be a C at the end of the code down there, just to show you that it is the chase version. Especially on ones like this, where sometimes it can be a little confusing because they don't really change much on the chase. So we'll set that right there for now. So Card art on this one actually looks pretty good. Nothing too crazy, just got a nice like trimmed hedge in the background with the blue car. The front end of it looks a little odd in my opinion. Like if you look at the car like that, like this corner over here looks like it's like, I don't know, it looks like it's like bunched up in this corner right here. Like it should be like a little bit like stretched out. So kind of funky. Overall, it's not too bad though. This one in the Miho packaging is limited to 8,400, which means that there is 350 chases of this blue Revuelto. But to be honest with you guys, we don't know if that's true anymore. This is kind of a tangent, but with the chases, it looks like Mini GT is starting to do blister pack models in countries outside of the US, and we have seen chases for them. So like there's been chases in blisters, but they don't have Miho. So we don't know if the chase count is accurate anymore because Mini GT's kind of starting to do blisters and chases worldwide. I don't know if it's worldwide yet. But it looks like they're rolling them out because there's some regions in Asia that are I don't know if it's Asia, it might be other places too, but there are regions that are getting blister packs and chases that are not Miho. So I don't know why they're doing that. It's kind of odd to me, but yeah, don't trust this number anymore because it's probably not correct. But for the Mihos, there's 350 chases for whatever that's worth. But anyways, here is the chase version of it. Everything will be exactly the same, except the wheels on this one are silver. Same exact wheel, spoke pattern. You still have the Lamborghini badges in the center, but the wheels are going to be a metallic silver, which is actually kind of nice because it lets you see kind of like the details of the center of that wheel right there. So not too bad. They did not color match the interior, which I don't know why they wouldn't. I think it would have looked a lot better if they did, but you know, it is what it is. I don't mind chases like this every once in a while because then you kind of, like, if you do decide to get the chase, which they're expensive, so I don't think many of you actually do collect chases. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably the only crazy one, but I do kind of like it sometimes like this, where the chases aren't crazy with all the color, because it kind of gives you like two different like real spec variants of the car. Because like I bet you could spec a Lamborghini like this with the silver wheels and the blue Eleos along with the black wheels. So like kind of gives you like a little bit of like realistic variety just in the form of a very expensive chase model. So yeah, not worth it for probably 99.9% of Mini GT collectors, but you guys know me, I collect all the Lamborghinis, so yeah, that's what we're doing. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this brand new casting down in the comments below. Again, happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys that celebrate that, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.